Shall we start the garden tour, Mama? This is my tomatoes. See this archway I made? More tomatoes. Squash, butternut squash. More tomatoes. This is my squash. It's got attacked by some kind of bug. That one's still living. That one's still living. This bed is too narrow. It's only 2 foot wide, and it has grown over so much that it cut itself off on the edge of the bed. It needs a wider bed. And more tomatoes. Look at that, massive tomatoes. This bed is 6 foot long this way, or 7, and then 6 foot long this way. And there's 2 plants that I planted in there myself. This one is a volunteer. This one here is a volunteer. This one here is a volunteer. And this one here is a volunteer. But I did not get the trellis up in time. So these long volunteer again, volunteer over there. Those lovely paste tomatoes are a heritage tomato. And volunteer there, and a volunteer on the backside over there. And then, of course, tomatoes are heavy feeders, and I didn't do this. This is totally the Lord. Here is the comfrey plant that volunteered. Okay, so this plant is loving its life, and it's got a comfrey plant growing up in the middle of it. This bed has volunteer dill. It also has, I don't know if you can see it down there, right here, this little leaf here. This is yarrow. Look, this beautiful flowers. Look at this. That is a butternut squash. This plant is paste tomatoes again. Look at all those tomatoes. Look at all these tomatoes. Oh my gosh. And it's completely grown down and out. Even though I have a trellis for it, it's not enough. So these are not going to grow here next year. I know that next year, these tomatoes, there's that bed back there has tomatoes in it. And let me show you this. Oh my gosh, it's all the way out here. We've got some beautiful tomatoes in here. And you can't even see them on the other side, but they're in there. Let's go around here. Do you see how big this plant is? Okay, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foot wide. This tomato bush, plant, whatever. And this bed here, look at these beautiful tomatoes in here. I didn't get to pick this one yesterday. They're down in there. See there? Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? Turns out, can't tell it because my hands are so fat anyway, but I reached my hand down in there to pick tomatoes and there's stingy nettle in there. So I stung my hand massively in the stingy nettle plant. It took me a little bit to get over that. Look at this. This bed is 6 foot long. It's hanging out 2 foot that way and 4 foot this way. Look at all those tomatoes. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. This plant has already grown over here into this plant, and there's the volunteer tomato that's grown in that bush. It's all out onto the floor. See my pretty squash in there? But that was not the right place to plant the squash. And I ordered 2 new beds that I'm going to put together that are 3 foot wide by 12 foot long. I just have to figure out where they're going, but that squash needs to go away now because it's getting bug infested. But I don't know if you can see right in there. See it right there? That's asparagus. That was supposed to be the asparagus bed. And there's calendula. See the calendula flowers? Okay. That's part 1 of the garden tour.